Decorators and a microphone. The UK's first painting and decorating podcast with Trev and Ryan.
What?
No.
Shaking your finger.
Hi
at me.
guys.
Hi guys.
How are you?
What?
No.
Just
thought of something to talk about.
Go on. Well, let's start on that then. Let's go.
Well, I was listening to the that's gone.
Quite quick, wasn't it?
Yeah.
There's not a lot of like at the bottom of this. Go on then.
I heard the other day. You've heard of inkjet printers
I have indeed.
and also 3D printers.
Yep.
Well, apparently now you can get a printer that's going to make drinks.
A drinker. I think you're already a drinker. To be fair.
Apparently, yeah, there's a company that's boiled down all the ingredients that are essential ingredients that are needed to make a drink.
Yeah.
To make drinks.
Yeah.
And they've boiled it down to about 24 basic ingredients that you need to make any drink.
Yeah.
And that's what they're doing. They've built a print. I can't believe it's going to be a. Well, I don't know why they called it a printer and not a vending machine. But apparently it costs about £800 to buy, and then you subscribe to the.
Oh, there you go, the old Gillette model.
And then you subscribe to the ingredients each month. It's connected to their central thing. So when an ingredient's running low, it'll
great.
But beer, anything.
Huh.
You can make anything from these.
What that sounds like to me is cancer. Because those chemicals can't be of any good to you, those 24 that they've boiled it down to. They're probably quite janky for the...
Well, yeah.
I saw some matey, there's a bloke on YouTube called Niall the Red.
Yeah.
He's a chemist. I don't know if he's a chemist, but he fucks around with chemicals.
Yeah.
And
remember this is the free.
He distilled grape flavour.
Yeah.
I think from his own wee.
Oh.
Because he just broke down the chemicals and reattached them in a different way and made the flavouring that they put into grapes from his own wee. So, yeah.
Lovely. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I don't know about that. It just seems like,
I've not, again, because it's the podcast, I just heard it and I've not actually researched it all.
Regurgitating it.
You know, you thought I might have actually looked it up and actually seen what the facts were, but... You know, why let the facts get in the way of...
So how's your week been?
My week's been...
Fairly quiet, isn't it? What was Monday for you?
What happened Monday? Oh, I've been trying to finish those doors in the yard.
Yeah.
From the joiner. I don't know what... Yeah, I know I was meant to start a job Wednesday.
And, yeah.
Oh,
you were meant to, and what happened?
Well, I went to the job... it was for the I'm doing I don't want to call it a children's home.
Yeah,
there must be
a foster home.
Yeah, or there must be a PC name for it.
Yeah, well, I don't.
Well, it's a children's home, isn't it? It's a bit 80s, isn't it? You know, it's got.
Do they have central heating, or have they got electric fires?
But so I went there, and they weren't ready for me. And to be fair, I wasn't really ready for them, to be honest. So they turned up, and they made the fatal mistake of asking me the question, "Are you starting today?"
Well, if you really don't look ready, and I really can't be bothered, so
you don't really. I tell you what we shall do.
I knew it. You said you were going to the children's home, and I guarantee. I was like, "You got all the paint in the van?" No, you're gonna get there. You're gonna have a chat for half hour, 45 minutes, maybe chuck a sheet out. I've got to go and get some materials.
I did it. No. Different tack. I've gone full on professional.
I doubt that. Go on.
So you started today. Well, I tell you what. Because the kids were still. I think there was 4 boys. That are there. They were upstairs, you know, getting in the bar, using the bathrooms, getting ready for school.
Yeah.
I said, well, we can't really go upstairs. I said, and they got a big sort of dining area, kitchen attached. I said, best thing we can do, I said, is put the kettle on, have a coffee, and should we talk about some colours?
Ruminate over it a little bit.
I said, have you got a copy of the quote? Oh no! Oh yeah, somewhere. So that bought me about half an hour where they found a quote, and well, in fact, what I did was I went online and then downloaded my copy of the quote, and they printed it off.
Yeah.
So that bought me half an hour. Then the boys had turned up for their breakfast, so I had a bit of banter with them, and because I went there
This job's been dragging on for about 4 months at this point.
September.
Even longer than that, then.
So, I quoted the job, and at the time, I was going to paint the boys' rooms. And now the boys, there's a Man United fan,
Yep.
poor lad.
Yeah.
As if he ain't got enough problems. A Spurs fan.
Ooh, even worse.
There's a lad there that, not too sure, but he wants hot pink. So, yeah. So that one. Then another lad's turned up.
What does that mean?
What? No, I had the.
What's wrong with liking a colour?
No. I'm just saying. You know.
What are you just saying? No, that's what I don't get. That's what I'm asking you. What are you just saying?
Hot pink. You know.
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
No, nothing.
I used to kick about in hot pink
Hot
high top
pants.
Converse.
Yeah. Anyway, there's another lad that turned up. He said, "I want a green," and on the table was the milk.
Yeah.
He said, "I said, well, what sort of green?" He said, "Oh, the green on the milk." He said that would do. So I said, "Yeah, all right." So anyway, I was there to originally price all the boys' rooms.
Yep.
Then I had an email through saying, "No, the boys are going to do it themselves."
Yeah,
and that's when we said we were. That's when we got all that.
That's not. Yeah. Move on.
Moving on. And that's when we. So now I'm going to turn up the Monday, and it's all back that I'm doing the boys' bedrooms now.
Oh.
So anyway, I had a chat with the boys, sorted out the colours. That was quite good because they were all sat down choosing colours. We were having a bit of a laugh. They went off to school when the school's only next door, which is quite good.
Nice.
So yeah, talked through. And then we had to wait for the manager to turn up because she could give final authorization of the colours. So basically, white ceilings, white walls.
Yeah.
Colours in the boys' rooms. I said, "Oh great, okay. Well, it's sort of like 9:30 now, 9:45. Oh, she said, "What are you doing now?" I said, "Well, 9:30, 10:45. Well, I'll tell you what I'll do.
I'm going to sort out these colours.
Yeah, I'll go and sort out these colours. And really, if I come to Thursday,
there's not much point in getting started on a Thursday.
Yeah.
It's close to Friday.
and
And there's definitely no point in getting started on a Friday. So, shoot, Monday. Shall I see you Monday? I think I'll see you Monday. I think that'll be there.
So I left there, and I've done absolutely fuck all of that sort of. So it'll be a quick trip to Brewers on Monday to go and get some fucking mat from Brewers.
So how many... No, you don't need to get any more paint. You don't need any more paint.
What do you mean?
We've got plenty of white mat.
Where?
Plenty of white mat. Anywhere, mate. Choose that shed out there,
Yeah.
one of your yards, or the other one of your yards. There's plenty of white paint. You've got loads of white paint. The last thing you need is more white paint.
So yeah. So then, that was it. So that was
Cap it in the lot.
that was Wednesday.
Spray that, you get that out. How much are you doing now? How many rooms? So there's the 3 boys, and then
There's 4 rooms upstairs,
yeah,
4 bedrooms upstairs, hallway, like 2 hallways.
yeah.
Then there's kitchen, dining room. Then there's like a games room, a day room, and then like an office. So
That's always the way that you know, is when they start naming rooms, just whatever they want.
Yeah.
That's when you know you're getting into a good job. Yes. This room, this is my reading room. And this room, this is my magazine room.
and and then have you ever had a morning room? This is the morning room.
not
There's
had a morning
Yeah.
room.
Apparently that's a very very
A
Victorian.
morning room, an afternoon room,
Yeah.
a mid-morning room, a brunch room, an evening room, a
Yeah.
supper room.
The morning room. So that was
Your unsuccessful start to Wednesday.
So that was Wednesday, and then Thursday and Friday.
You messed around at the yard.
No, I've messed around in the office here
Oh, nice.
because I had a chat with matey from house, but we can talk about that in the extra.
H-A-U-S.
H-O-U users. So we'll talk about that in the extras.
I was a bit late, 9 minutes into the podcast, but I read online that the best time to do the call to action for leaving us a review on Apple and things like that is at the start. But I only just remembered 10 minutes in. So if you're listening, if you could leave us a review on Apple Podcasts, or I don't know if you can. I don't think you can. Spotify,
I don't know,
or whatever. If it says
well,
leave
you've been
a review,
researching podcasts.
Just write one and just put good and 5 stars. That'll do. Thanks. Cheers.
Well, don't even write good. Just do 5 stars.
Yeah.
You know, we don't want to do too much.
What I want you to write, I think they're delete.
Why have you put that? Why have you been looking up? Well,
I've not been looking up. It just popped up. The algorithm now knows that I am a podcaster. So.
Do you
want to know? I had a really good joke the other day.
What's that?
We were packing up the job, and my foot got wrapped around the cable for the fan to blow off the thing. And I just turned and looked at Vicky, and I go, "It's the problem with being famous. I'm always getting caught by fans." She took her half a second to realise what I was on about, but it was good. That was a good joke. I like that one.
I went to the doctor's the other day.
Oh, yeah, go on.
He told me I need to stop wanking.
Yeah?
I said, well, why is that? He said, well, I'm trying to examine you.
There you go.
There you go.
But
this should really be in the extras. I don't think we should be giving this quality stuff away free.
We'll do one more. So, Bex got in an accident the other day, and she ended up in a coma.
Yeah.
So I went to the doctor, and he was like, "Sorry, but we've tried everything to get her out of it." And I was like, "Oh, is there anything else we can try?" And he goes, "Well, this isn't like standard practice, but it has worked a few times. What you've got to do is go in there and have oral sex with her, and that might wake her up." So anyway, I went in there.
Sounds like me and your mum.
Came back out 5 minutes later, and I went, "Doctor, she just keeps choking."
Oh dear. See, mine was a little bit rare. Where were we before that interlude?
So you started on you started on Wednesday.
Yeah.
By Wednesday, I was on my 3rd job.
I know you had a flyer a week,
which
didn't you?
was a 3-bed. I don't know if I'd call it a cottage, but it's sort of like it's built in it was 1917, she said.
Yeah.
And it looked like it was about that. Wood chip on the walls, which lovely. And like I don't know, I've never seen a ceiling like it. It was like rendered, but like a really stipply. It looked like bloody 60 grit sandpaper on the ceiling, which was nice because to fill all of the cracks, just thumbed in a bit of that. One time, brushed it off with a duster. Yeah. So that was really good, and it was a 1 on the ceiling, 1 on the walls. That's all we got asked for.
Well, it's like the kids. I looked at the price. Oh, I've done this cheap, and then I realised when I read the quote that I'd only quoted to do ceilings and walls.
Yeah,
not woodwork. Which I don't know if
we didn't have woodwork on this either.
You know what customers are like? I don't think they read the quotes.
No,
but it clearly says.
It says it there. They'll read it when I've not done the woodwork. Let me tell you.
Ceilings and walls, no woodwork.
Yeah,
yeah.
So I think that obviously is because it's wood chip. There wasn't much, so you couldn't really feel anything on the walls. Loads of cracks over the ceilings, but like I say, they went in quite quick.
Yeah.
So we done this 3-bed sort of cottage, not country house. It's too big. I'm trying to get a good description, but in 3 days, top to bottom. But that was quite good, and we had a couple of easy days as well. Thursday, I think we were out of there. I was home by 3 o'clock. On Friday, I think I was home by about 3:30.
Lovely.
And she was really bloody good, this woman. Literally, like every room we went into, we're going, oh, right, tomorrow we're going to be in there, and there. Everything was in the middle. It was all we were pretty much ready to go. It was spot on. She was lovely, she was. She had this little sausage dog. And it was one of those ones where she treats the bloody animal like it's a kid. And obsessed with these little dachshunds.
Yeah.
And it had a dachshund doorstop. So I was winding the dog up by stroking the doorstop and giving the doorstop loads of fuss, and the dog was going nuts because I wasn't paying attention to it, but I was paying attention to this doorstop. In the end, it ended up biting the doorstop and throwing it around the room. Yeah.
Well, because of lockdown... Forgot we had that little bit to use.
Quick, before it turns into a disco.
Because of lockdown...
Yeah,
I started doing Zoom, meetings, consultations.
So. Oh no, I'm not quick enough.
What?
Oh, no, it's not.
So anyway, I started offering to do Zoom consultations.
Oh, no, well, if you're going to...
Right, okay. Do you want to do the interlude bit again and we can go properly then, if you're ready?
All right.
Anyway, due to lockdown a couple of years ago, I started doing Zoom consultations. I tell you what.
Well worth it. Well worth all of that.
You just realise how good Chris Moores is, don't you? Oh dear. I tell you what, if we sat down and actually scripted this show out, it'd be amazing.
I don't
wouldn't
think it'd be possible to do that.
Trouble is, everybody would listen and think, "What are they up to? How come they've got so good so all of a sudden?" I like that. That was good.
Yeah, I like is the fact you picked it up with, like, just off of the little.
Oh, I like that. Anyway, so Zoom meetings. So got one come through because I get emailed through from a website. Hannah, 12:30 Friday afternoon. So okay, that'd be good. So sent her a message because what I find with these fucking Zoom meetings is they think that you're going to turn up. Although it clearly says Zoom meeting, video call, they still think you're going to turn up. So I now
I'm going to do the Zoom meeting from your driveway.
Exactly. So now I've decided because it's been such a palaver, I've decided that I will then email them in the morning, reminding them that they're going to get a Zoom meeting at whatever time it is. So, fair play to Hannah. 12:30 comes. She turns up. I'm there with my video on, my audio on.
Yeah.
Hannah comes up on the screen. No, a picture of Hannah, whatever, comes up on the screen. No, just the audio, no video.
Oh my god!
So
I'm an audio-based painter and decorator. Yeah. I do everything by sound.
Yeah.
Echolocate what I need to cut in.
Boop, boop. Yeah. So you know what I mean? You don't really like to say. Yeah. Put your video on. So
you don't really like saying. Are you a fucking idiot? Are you thick?
What part
is your carer there?
What part of video call is not working for you?
Sorry, just tangent. Did you see that bloke on Facebook that was showing his customer around and just like going through for a bit of snagging? And she points up to the top corner of a room, like between the wall and the ceiling, and goes, it looks a little bit dark there. Could you put another coat on? And he had to explain to a 40-year-old woman what shadows are.
Oh my god. Dear, oh dear.
Yeah, well, it tends to be where light doesn't get. There's these things called shadows.
I spoke about this before on the podcast, but I don't know if you've probably not gone through it all, but this is a true story. I had to paint a house once.
I love this story.
The same yellow everywhere. She wanted white ceilings and the same yellow in every room. So I started painted. I did one at the back and one at the front. Anyway, because I was working between two rooms at the time. She'd gone off to work. Come back in the evening. It was like a winter's evening. Got a phone call. I'm not very happy. I said, what's the matter? She said, the yellow. She said, it's two different colours. I said, it's not. I said, anyway. So I met her there the next morning with the sunlight and all that, and she would not have it that because it was two different rooms, it was two different shades of yellow. I even was dabbing the wall with the paint. I don't know what you're doing, but it's a different colour. So in the end, she threw me off the job because she thought I didn't know what I was doing. Yeah. So I felt so sorry for the next lot of decorators because they're going to be up against the same. No matter what I said to her, she would not have it that it was the same colour. Yeah. I tried to explain.
Well,
but
at least now you know the word.
The mistake I made, I didn't know about
metamorism.
No.
No.
So anyway, back to Hannah. So yeah. So what do I say? Any chance you could put your camera on?
Let's see if you're fit.
Any chance I could actually see what you want me to decorate? So it turned from a video call into like a telephone call.
I could have just called you, babe.
Yeah, exactly.
I got your number.
Yeah. I'm not doing anything at 12:30 on Friday. I could have actually come down to look at your job. So now I've got to go there 4 o'clock Monday to look at the...
I thought you weren't going to say Friday.
Yeah, and... Do you not get the concept?
What are you not understanding here?
The idea is that you show me, have a quick look round, I can have an idea of what we're up against, give you an estimate, let you know, and... No, so I think we've both wasted each other's time here. So, yeah, that was...
Yeah, that's useful. Turns out people are still stupid with technology.
Yeah, so...
So, you remember my Ship of Theseus? Oh, what you mean Trigger's Broom?
Oh, Trigger's
story.
Broom. Yeah.
Tuesday we were, in the extras as well, just to keep people tagged along. Dulux Trade. I got some fun stories about a certain person's adventures up at the Dulux Academy on Monday.
I'll tell you what, if you got a spare £2.50, it's well worth going
to pod.fans/TWO-Decorators-and-A-microphone-extras.
I'll put a link in the description.
Whatever.
And then, we can find out about Dulux Trade.
Dulux Trade.
Yeah, and a bit more about Dulux Trade. How many times do you have to say Dulux Trade before it actually gets
I don't know.
up?
Dulux Trade.
I mean, I don't think we said much Dulux Trade last week because we didn't have a peak. I was just looked at the listening figures, didn't we?
Yeah, we weren't. There wasn't.
I mean,
there wasn't about 400 listeners from the Slough area.
No, so we looked at Dulux Trade on Monday. There's a peak because there always is, and then it sort of fades off as the week goes. But on Friday, we had a bit of a peak, which is unusual.
Tell you why that was, because the sun came out, mate, and we light up everyone's lives.
Yeah, and it doesn't normally take Dulux Trade till Friday.
Yeah.
To pick up Dulux Trade. Normally on Dulux Trade, pick it up. About
Monday. You're fucking annoying me now.
Yeah, they are normally on the ball, aren't they?
So Tuesday we were at the Little Old Irish. I still don't know whether it's Anne or Anna, but it's one of the two.
Anna, I'd imagine, because that's more of an Irish name, isn't it?
Yeah.
Anna's more Irish. I mean, not being racist or anything.
She's lovely. She's bloody 72, and her dad used to be a painter. Irish painter.
Yeah.
So she does. She has a good go at everything herself. She's painted a few doors and stuff near hers. Not near hers, in her house and things like that. And there were these two radiators where the paint was...
Oh, I saw what you've done. Joe put it on Instagram.
Oh, mate, they...
You've done a cracking job on that.
No, I didn't. They look shit.
I thought
they looked really bad.
I'll tell you what, whoever took them pictures then must have done some real good work on them, because I thought they looked really good.
Yeah, they looked awful.
Did they?
I was not happy.
What did you end up using?
What do you mean?
Well,
rattle cans of WRX.
No.
Oh, to strip it. Yeah. Oh, yeah, we'll get there.
Is that the story?
So, yeah, anyway, she's lovely. She's 72, and she had a go at stripping these radiators herself. And that's what I mean. Like, she will give it a go.
Yeah.
Fair play to her. But she's obviously quite well off. Lives in a probably £2.5 million house in Camberley.
That her children are trying to sell for her?
No. She sold it, and then her kids didn't want her to because of lockdown. They wanted to come over and stay, so she didn't sell the house. So she's now in a 6 or 7 bedroom house entirely on her own.
Jesus,
poor old girl.
Yeah.
Bear in mind, and she is so security conscious as well. Like, even doors in her house are locked.
Yeah.
In between. So like, she'll have like the sitting room, kitchen, and bathroom open, but none of the other rooms downstairs will be unlocked.
Yeah.
She'll have to go through and unlock them all for you.
Yeah.
And anyway, so I was there battling this radiator. I'd gone through. I scraped it all off. I put a couple of coats of Peel Tech on it. I'd rubbed it down with a marker, and then I ended up getting a wire brush on the end of my drill and was going through it with that.
Did you actually strip it all back or not?
No, I wanted to, but I got to a point where I was spending too long on them, and they just needed a coat, and we need to get out of there.
Yeah.
So, Anyway, I'm there and she comes out. She always offers me a cup of tea. She knows Joe and Vicky don't drink hot drinks, but she'll know I'll always take a cuppa.
Are Joe and Vicky even proper decorators?
I know, that's what I say. And like when people ask, he goes, "Oh no, I don't drink hot drinks." I look at him and go, "He's a weirdo, isn't he?" I was like, what tradesman in the UK doesn't drink either tea or coffee?
Yeah. Maybe it's a bump for his family thing.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, strange.
The old family circle.
Yeah, very strange.
And anyway, I was there. At this point, I think I was on the wire brush on the drill. So the thing kicks back at you quite bad. My hands were hurting. She comes out and she's like, "How you doing?" And I go, "Oh yeah, I'm all right. I feel a bit like Sisyphus, but you know what it is." And her face lit up. I don't think she was expecting that little reference dropped out there.
Yeah. Is that Trigger's broom?
No, that was the ship. That was the ship of Theseus.
Yes,
this is Sisyphus.
Who's he?
Sisyphus was he was cursed, condemned by Zeus to push a boulder.
How do you know this shit?
Push a boulder up a hill for the rest of his life.
Oh,
and
God.
when he got to the top of the hill, do you know what the boulder done?
Rolled
right back down to the bottom.
Can you imagine? It's like that's the equivalent of stripping wood chip, isn't it? God dear.
Sisyphus in wood chip. How do you not? Do you know the 12 labours of Hercules or Heracles?
No, I don't, because I didn't go to school in the 1800s.
Well, then how do I know about it?
Yeah, I know. How do you know about it?
Because I'm just a fucking genius.
I'll tell you what.
I'm obviously not, because I'm fucking pushing a brush about for a living, but...
Yeah, it is true what Marie says.
What?
You're an old soul.
No, I just... You know.
No, sorry, she says you're an arsehole. Yeah.
I think we should just stop the podcast there. No more. That was the fucking best joke you've made in 130 odd episodes. That was good.
It's not as funny when you laugh at your own jokes, is it? That was good though. Even I like that. Yeah.
I think that's the thing that Bex don't like. My missus doesn't get. She thinks I'm just being mean, but like, it's just funny. I'm like, first and foremost, I'm trying to get a laugh. It might be a little bit mean, but I'm not trying to be mean. I'm trying to be funny.
Yeah.
But sometimes a little bit of meanness in there is funny, and she just can't get that core concept through her skull.
No, it's nothing personal.
Yeah, no, it's just a funny joke, isn't it?
The end game is to make someone laugh. Yeah. It's
and
not
a lot of the time the person is me, but
yeah, and the thing is, it's not to
it's
put
to,
you
like,
down
put
or make you feel bad.
No, it's just to try and make you laugh. And
yeah, you're meant to disregard that bit and just think of the
find
final...
the humour bit.
Yeah, exactly. But people don't. People
don't get that.
They focus on the offending bit.
Yeah, no. You focus on the funny bit.
Exactly. Yeah,
I think that's how you like. That's quite a good way of just telling if you get on with someone or not. Like, is just make a little joke like that where you're offending them a little bit, but it is quite funny.
Yeah.
And if they laugh, then you know you're going to be mates.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's You can't be. Oh yeah.
Old soul arsehole, I think is that's a good one. Yeah.
And when it comes to I should write this stuff down in the description, but all I put is same old stuff.
Yeah.
You know what you're getting. You've been listening to the podcast.
Yeah, if you don't know what you're getting, go back and listen to one of the other 100 and odd.
Exactly. And unless you're Dulux Trade, they don't seem to get
Trade.
They don't seem to understand what we're talking about. No. But that's entirely up to Dulux Trade. So where were we? Sisyphus. That's it. So
yeah.
So where did you pick that up from then?
Just, I don't know, like probably a book maybe.
A what? What's that?
This thing with it's got loads of like really thin sheets in it.
Yeah.
And then someone scribbled on them.
Ah.
And then you can look at that scribble.
Yeah.
And it makes words in your head.
I'll try that. I'll give that a go. But yeah,
like stuff like that's quite cool. I like the idea. What I like is that, so like if you listen to the one I watched a video on Hercules 12 Labours.
Yeah.
But it's quite like, so do you know where the Milky Way comes from? Why it's called the Milky Way?
No.
So
I'd like to take a picture of it. No, because it does. When you get a picture of the Milky Way.
Yeah.
But
I've got a few like that as well. You can get them in the garden.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Can you?
Yeah.
I thought it was American Texas desert sort of thing.
No, like that's like naked eye, but you can get it on your camera.
Can you?
Out in the garden, yeah. Your garden's amazing for night photography.
Really?
Really good.
Isn't it not too light?
No, because the houses block those street lights.
Yeah.
The street lights there stop and start. They give you a gap here, don't they? Because the one by the garages is down.
Yeah.
And the next one's up quite far up the road. So in this little bit out the back here, you can get some really nice shots.
Tell you what it would be, but 1 o'clock, will the lights go off?
Yeah.
So that would be perfect. We'll have to try that one night.
I forgot, I can show you some pictures from your back garden.
Yeah, but you have to come over. We can do that. That'd be quite a good thing to do in the summer.
I've done it plenty of times, mate. I don't need to go down and do it. I'll show you how to do
Yeah, but
it.
it'd be a bonding thing.
We don't need any more fucking bonding. That's
No?
the last thing. This is podcast every fucking week. Not enough for you. Jesus.
You'll be saying that when I'm dead. You listen back to this one. What's the time?
It's 30:40.
Yeah. Just think, go back to that. Oh, we spend enough time together. Oh, I wish he's dead now. Yeah. I listen.
You'll fucking haunt my dreams.
I listened to a thing today. Where was it on?
Anyway, the Milky Way.
Oh yeah, sorry.
So
Yeah, go on,
I'm trying to think of the exact story. I can't remember. This is a little bit off because I've only heard this story a couple of times, so it's not fully in my head.
Yeah.
But basically, Zeus was known for sleeping around on his god missus.
Yeah.
And he wanted to create.
Would that not be a goddess?
Yeah, but
Just saying.
whatever.
You know.
But he wanted a child to be king of this certain area. So he slept with this mortal woman.
Yeah.
Who birthed Hercules. Hercules is the Romanization of Heracles, which is a Greek myth.
Right.
And while his goddess missus was asleep, he put Hercules on her tit to suck some milk to get some of that immortal essence.
Yeah.
But she woke up as he was sucking and threw him off her breast and sprayed milk everywhere.
Yeah.
Which made the stars in the sky, hence the Milky Way.
Ah, I did not know that.
Yeah. So that's where we get the Milky Way from.
Quite nice.
From tit milk.
Tit milk.
And on that,
What's the first bit of
what?
No, because when you're first of a baby, it's not milk, is it? When you're first of a baby, when a woman first, not me, but when a woman is first of the baby, there's the goodness of stuff. It's not actually milk. There's a word for it. Nah, I'm probably asking the wrong person.
Yeah, babies and all that stuff
Yeah.
is just a little bit out of my.
But yeah, I don't know even why I said that, to be honest.
If you
It'd be a good time to
want to bum 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 bum. Grand Designs is on tonight, by the way.
What does that mean?
That's what this sounds like.
Does it?
It sounds a little Grand Designs.
Does it?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
If you want more of this podcast, we do.
Do we?
An extras version.
And you said ad free.
Yeah.
You keep it ad
helps keep us ad free.
Why? How do we get ads if we wanted them?
What do you mean?
What you mean, like brewers and?
No. You can get general ads as well.
Okay.
There's a couple of programs that will just put. Like if you're listening, when you're listening to a really nice podcast, you get really into it, and then it plays the next episode, and it goes, "Best scenes! You can play this next mobile game with your best friends." And then it's some bloke that's actually like, "Welcome to the history of Rome." But you can play best scenes with your friends. That you can get. You can get those added on, but it's not much.
So the guys that subscribe to the extras are letting the guys from the free.
They're supporting the frees.
Yeah. Well, I didn't realise that.
Oh yeah.
What a great bunch of guys.
Yeah, I know. If you want to join those great bunch of guys, go to pod.fan/TWO-and-and-microphone-extras.
I'll put a link in the description.
Real snappy.
And you'll get access to the WhatsApp group.
Yeah, the WhatsApp group,
which is an absolute.
It is a gold mine.
It's like a 24-hour podcast.
Yeah,
because the guys in the WhatsApp group are just get it.
Just spot on. We need to go to one of Safe Hands Harris's football games. I'm intent on doing it. I am intent. We're not going to tell him that we're going either. I'm shaving my mustache off. I'm wearing a scarf. and getting a wig.
Yeah. Or as John Mears calls it, the non-stash.
Well, thanks, John. He's not said that to me. He's just going around saying that to people. Cunt. Friend of the show, my fucking ass. Don't buy his books. Don't buy any of his shit.
Are you bringing Ryan with he's still got his non-stash? To be fair, he's got a point.
Listen, I can't grow facial hair, alright?
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
I'm shaving this fucking thing up tonight.
Ryan...
You fucking wrap up the podcast.
We were
you fucking wrap it up.
10 minutes...
Fuck the lot of you.
10 minutes ago, we were saying, don't take it personally. It's all about getting a laugh. Remember?
No, I don't remember. When it's about me, it's different. Yeah, fucking wrap up. Wrap up the fucking podcast.
Perhaps you know how Bex feels now then. Anyway, I think that's the end of the free for this week.
Yeah, you get in the WhatsApp group. There's a link to the extras Instagram page somewhere. Where I won't be putting up pictures of my face or my fucking mustache.
Yeah, well...
Is that why I get looks?
What?
I was walking around Sainsbury's the other day, and I know I can have quite a grumpy face on sometimes.
Yeah.
I was stomping around Sainsbury's just getting some dinner bits, and I walked around the corner and nearly walked into a woman, and the look on her face, it looked like I was fucking stood outside of school at lunchtime in a trench coat.
You weren't, were you?
No, I wasn't. I was in Sainsbury's.
No, just saying she might have recognised you from then. That was all.
No, I've got the sunglasses for that.
Good idea.
Yeah, the WhatsApp group, PodFan, £2.50. Keeps us ad free.
Yeah,
is less than what I spend on a coffee coming down and recording the podcast
for you guys.
Someone said I say that a lot, so I'm now making a point. And I didn't think I did say it that much, but now I'm making a point of saying it every fucking week.
Yeah, because it is. I mean, it is dedication. You know, it's not easy putting this
shit show together.
It's not easy putting it together. No. I tell you who I've been listening to.
No, let's wrap up. Extras. We're going into the extras.
All right,
do you want me to stop the recording, or should we carry on and just note down the time?
Well, have we checked for any emails?
What?
Have we checked any emails this week?
No, because that's your job.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
I'll do it. Yeah, we'll stop then.
Okay.
All right, anyway, have a good week, guys.
Yeah,
We'll catch you next week. Bye,
Don't
bye,
know what to do.
bye. DP or something.
Nah, that's all right. Let's just jump straight back in.
I'm just checking for emails.
So...
Are we actually recording?
Yeah.
What about emails?
No, it doesn't matter. It's the extras. We're more... This is a bit more like behind the scenes, isn't it?
I don't think anybody's fucking bothered anyway, to be honest.
Man, my fucking back is killing me. Oh, man, I need a fucking joint. That'll sort it out.
That's not really the answer, is it?
Yes, it is.
Drugs don't work.
Yeah, they fucking do, mate. Let me tell you. They fucking do. Jesus.
Oh, if you have sent an email this week, which I doubt you fucking bother to, we'll have to look next week because I can't find it on my phone. Anyway, and I can't put it on my computer because it makes too much noise. So if you send an email this week, we'll be doing it next week.
We normally use SPAE, inch and a half masking tape.
Yeah.
And then I get to this job on Wednesday, and there's a box of Q1 out.
Where's that come from?
What?
Did Joe order that?
Joe ordered Q1, and I've used, I know some people love Q1.
He's been watching that fucking nice Decor too much, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Joe, stop it. Well, he's not listening.
I've used Q1. I gave it a go, and I didn't really like it. I don't think it. Yeah, it didn't. It wasn't what everyone else said it was cracked up to be. And I didn't realise it's Italian either. It's made in Italy.
Ciabella.
So, but I was using it, and it was fine. It went on. So
what happened wrong last time then?
I don't know, but I think I've discovered what it is, and I've got something from Q1's marketing department. Yeah. What are you looking at?
Well, no,
don't worry about it.
No,
stop looking.
I just
don't worry about it.
all over the desk. Like something big's going to happen.
So
I'm really excited.
So I've got something from Q1's marketing department.